So it looks like we might be going down. What is going on, guys? This is Yix here at Mag Crypto, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, a bit more technical analysis, mainly on Bitcoin and the other two big boys, Ethereum and XRP. In one of my previous videos, I talked about Bitcoin on the monthly. We are almost at the end of August, and I mentioned that it looks bullish in the next few months, as in September, October. However, we have reached the end of this kind of run that we've been on in recent times since COVID-19, which is all healthy and completely normal. You know, you go on a long run and you have a healthy retrace. It's what normally happens, and it's always good to see. Otherwise, you know, those long monster rallies are never that sustainable. But today's video will be on Bitcoin in the short term and the other coins in the short term. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So I'm looking at the chart of Bitcoin at the moment, and you can clearly see that we have broken a trend line. We've had several tests of this trend line, and we finally broke through it on the 25th of August, only 3 days ago. Since then, we have retested that trend line, and in my opinion, this is a sign of a break, retest, and then further down. So that's what it looks like. Obviously, it's not always the case. Bitcoin does like to do what it wants, and crypto in general. However, that is what probability is. It's going to go down to the next level in the short term of around at least 10,500. If it carries on going down, then we'll probably go down to revisit previous resistance, turn support around this area. Most notably is 9,500. So those two areas will be the next lines of support for Bitcoin. But it's definitely a clean break of that trend line, and it's looking like we're going down for the short term. However, as I said, mid to long term, it's definitely still bullish. As long as we stay above this 9.5 region, I think this is a healthy retrace, and we'll make a nice higher high, and also we'll be making a nice higher low, because that's what we want to see. We want to see more higher lows. So another higher high. If we can just at least use this as support and then carry on going upwards, that'll be a beautiful higher low, and then we can continue going onwards. Let's move on to XRP. So XRP as well, it wasn't a break of a trend line necessarily, but it was a break of an area of support around 28 cents. You can see here that it was somewhat of a double top. After breaking below that 28 cent region, it looks like we're going down to the monthly resistance of at least 24.7 cents, or below that would be around 22 cents. You can see here clearly was a big area of resistance, and so that will be the next line of support, and if it breaks, we'll go down to that level. And again, I just want to stress, this is all healthy. These are all healthy corrections. Ethereum had somewhat of a similar trajectory as Bitcoin. You can see a nice clean break of this trend line, a retest, and we'll probably be going down lower to potentially 325 area. So it looks like a clean break and retest and then down. I doubt it'll go below 325. I just don't see that happening, but obviously it is possible. Last but not least, let's have a look at a Link, which has been absolutely destroying it this year. As I said in one of my previous videos, Link was definitely due for a correction, and it has been correcting quite strongly. I think there's definitely still more of a correction to go. Again, there's no such thing as a guarantee, but you can see here there's a nice trend line that's been respecting. When or if it breaks below that, then I think we'll definitely be going down to around the $8 to $10 area of support. If it broke below the $8 to $10 region, then the next area would be around $6, give or take. But yeah, as I said in my previous video, you just can't have a strong rally without a somewhat equal correction, and that's all perfectly fine. It's all healthy. It's just basically breathing before the next run up. And I think the next month of September and then October will be, you know, the next big rally. So let's see. That'll be all for this video. Hope you got some value from that. See you next one. Peace.